Okay, I'm gonna make this really quick and short. And my take on this whole saga going on about our beloved brother, Mr. Agamiya Oefe, also known as Ajebor. Okay, is this. First of all, I want to congratulate your efforts trying to go establish foundation, right? Is it orphanage? Yeah, foundation for the orphanage. Thank you for even having that thought. But however, if you do ya ekbitan way, or why mama I ekboru zedu, you know what the parables means. Or why mama, why mama ekboru. And the English people says charity begins at home. It starts from your house. It starts with your people. It starts with your family. It starts with your blood relatives and all that. That is where charities begins from. I have no problem with you, neither do I have any grudges with you. I have no business with your personal lives. But the thing is, I have always speak about this subject on my platform about men supporting their children, especially our European men, European-based ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, whatsoever. None of your children asks for you to bring them into this world. That is why there is something called child support. When you go to court, when your relationship as a man come to an end with any woman that is in your life, which a child is involved already, when you go to court, the court is not going to look at whatever transpired between both of you. The court is not going to be concerned about the reason why both of you were separated in the first place. They are going to issue you with a child support. Even if their mother is a murderer, their mother is a violent person or whatsoever, so long as the children are with their mother as a man, you must pay child support. That is where I'm coming in on this one. I don't have problem with you. I don't have problem with your wife. I don't have problem with how you choose to live your life, who you choose to live with. It is not by force to stay with somebody. It is not a do or die affair to stay with somebody. Well, she brought you to Europe. I've said this earlier before on my program. Stop bringing men to Europe because they don't stay. Because the truth is, when you bring a man to Europe, vice versa, when you bring somebody to Europe, you tend to want to control these people. That is the truth. You want to control them. You want to live a certain lifestyle simply because you bring them here. Well, that is none of my business either. Whether you choose to stay with her, whatever transpired between both of you is totally out of the equation here. My point here is, you must pay child support. You need to be in the life of your children, either by whatever means deemed possible. You need to be in the life of your children. I even heard in your live, video where your ex-wife called in saying that you both have been in court and the court ordered you to be paying €50 every month for these children. But you are not paying, and that is not fair. You cannot go being godfather to people out there when your biological children owe you no penny. You can't go out there saving the life of the less privileged when your children are less privileged equally. They are less privileged. In other words, they are not privileged to have their father in their life. They have not been privileged enough to have their father supporting them in whichever way possible. I don't care whatever reasons that cause the separation between you and their mother. They are your blood. They are your children. And this goes to every other man out there who's have children with one woman or the other who they are not together anymore. Listen, it is not the fault of the children that they were born into that relationship that never worked out between you and them. You owe those children your support. It is very, very important. And if really, truly, you want to be in the life of the children, the excuse of their mother will not let me is not an excuse. You are in Europe. You are in a place where there is law and order. If you truly want to be in the life of your children, you know the necessary measures to take. That the other parent which the kids are living with will have no option but to allow you see your children, even if it is just for few period of time or a few hours or whatsoever. There must be some certain arrangement for you to see your children. I'm not going to dive or involve in any other issues relating to you and your ex-wife or your present wife. My concern here is the children. You understand? We are presenters. The good example is expected of us. I am not concerned about your past life, about how you live your life before. It's none of my business. Everyone have a past. Your present is my concern. And your present is you are not in the life of your children. It is a sad situation that your children are that grown up to become an adult in just less than few months. You understand? He said, if I'm not misunderstanding, that your first daughter is going to be 18 next year. My dear brother, Mr. Arameyahu Oefe, please go and take care of your children. You might not be there in person, but I'm sure your money can take care of that. Your money can speak for you. Your money can stand in the gap for you. If it is a problem that you must not be there in person. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for every one of you out there who have children, one place, not the other, there is no excuse why you should not take care of your children. There is no excuse at all. It takes a real man to be in the life of his children. If these children had come into your life, you know, when you were already married, perhaps you had you know, what do they call it? A way match, you know, and the children came in unexpected and you're trying to hide them from your wife. I will even understand a little bit why you are not concerned or being part of the life of your children. I'm not judging you, brother. There is no time too late to make a change. Make a change and be there for your children. And another thing I must not fail to point out, please, as a gentleman that you are, never, ever refer to any woman as a shower or whatever it is you guys classify them to be. Never do that. Please. There are ways. I've always loved your show, the way you talk so matured. My old take on this is, no matter how provoked you are, control your anger. Never ever talk down on women. Do not talk down on women. Calling every other woman a prostitute. And why is it that is now? You know that there are people wanting to sleep with you because you are handsome, because, excuse me, all those talks are irrelevant. And I want to beg you also, be a man. You are threatening, you're going to come to live video when you're back. You're going to go all the way. You're going to, you know, tell it all as it is. You're going to embarrass your wife. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. Please, please. Men don't behave like that. Your wife already made one mistake, coming out in public, you know, speaking out, all that. Perhaps she hasn't had the right people to speak with. Perhaps she has been talking, she has been doing everything possible. You are not just playing your own part. You don't have to respond to that. You don't have to come online as you are promising or threatening that you're going to come disgrace your wife. When you disgrace your wife, you've disgraced your children. When you disgrace your wife, you have disgraced your children. And for every other woman out there, anybody out there who will see fault in what I'm saying right now, then you must be sick. If you are a woman and you have your children's father supporting your children in whichever way, and you kick against this, then you are sick. If you are if you are a woman, whether your husband is with you or your children's father is not with you, but they are in the life of your children, and you kick against it, you must be sick. And if your children's father are not in their life, but you wish they are there in their life, you sometimes sit back and just wish only if you have support from their father, and you kick against this, you are sick as well. See the truth, speak the truth, and the truth shall set everybody free. Thank you. And that is my take on this. Whatever anybody said about you, whatever you have to say about anybody, when there is quarrel, people tend to speak beyond. People tend to speak rubbish when they are angry. And that is not my business either. My business is go do the right thing. Take care of your children. You own it up to them. Thank you.